Yo, what's up, guys? So you guys probably heard a lot about trading already. I won't hide it. I also started learning about a month ago. So I'm certainly not the most experienced trader. So I use tips like social trading, signals, indicators, where you just copy trades and follow the predictions. And this strategy doesn't require a huge amount of knowledge from you. So, okay, I've decided to try trading. What do I do next? Well, you can start practicing. You will need to make a deposit to do so. So you have a wide range of payment systems to choose from, including regular bank transfers, Visa, MasterCard, and of course, cryptocurrencies. Personally, I only use cryptocurrency and have already managed to book a few withdrawals to my crypto wallet. Follow the link and register and get ×2 for your first deposit with the promo code MAYA100, and you guys can get your first hand at trading as well. Yes, salute guys. Mr. Back with another public service announcement. You guys are feeling good this morning. Salute guys, Mr. Maya back with another public service announcement. Obviously got the Maya in the spot. En ons het vir Team Kylie and Shakes van die wêreld aan die plek kom. Hallo, hi.
Hi.
You. Ek wil jou sê dankie dat jy uitgekom het. Nice to have you here firstly.
Yeah, and you're just welcome for me to this is actually a very honor.
Yes.
It's been in a delay, but we finally actually
Moenie
made
worry,
it.
jou naam was op die lys. We were getting there. Ek het gesê moenie worry, we were saving the best for last, maar jy moet verstaan dit.
Public announcement, yeah.
And do listen here, so now, firstly, it's nice to have you guys here. Julle is nou twee, julle is vriende, but I feel like you're also two different people, but the same people at the same time. Can we get
Ja,
een beetje naby naar die mic alsjeblieft?
Ons is van kleins af.
Kleins af. Ook eens vertel een beetje van die mensen, because my samen kunnen als nou wie is die mensen? Ik ken hulle niet. Van waar is hulle? Where you from? What do you do?
I think the whole world knows me already. Ik kom also van die morning of gala, linen, images, and now I have my own platform, Team Kylie Events, like you all know. Where the shit happens and where we love and we learn, we grow. All I just want to say to my viewers out there, we ain't stopping for no shit. We're moving up to a higher level.
Ay, na Jai. En jou kant ook praat met Shakes?
Ja, allemaal bedoel voor mij. My name is Shakes van die wereld. Also Shakes the baddest, you know. Yeah, I'm just a normal mother, you know, outgoing, outspoken person. I don't know, I'm not famous, but ja, as jy ken my as ek trap in 'n plek, weet jy wie's ek en sy nou weer.
Ja, hoe staan nou events en so en dat.
No,
Wat sy was 'n bietjie van 'n host. Ek gesien you know, it's Team Kylie Shakes. They are hosting, they are on the mic. Tell me, what was that like?
I don't know. For me, it's fine, but the experience, you know, that comes with the people behind it really they spoil it, man. So it's exciting.
You know, like, spoil it.
No, but I wouldn't say they spoil it. I would say is the attitude and the mindset when you go in.
Yes.
So it depends also where you are and who you're doing it for, you know, because some people are you go there with a nice open spirit, or you go there with a good heart and you're going to have fun and things, and then you get those people that want to spoil it because of how they view you or their jealousy.
Yes.
Chavit, hatsie naiers,
Kan jy wyn vir jouself drink?
Yes.
Dan deal. If you can't party, say it home. As jy dronk is, gaan jy huis.
Nou sê vir ons nou, when it comes to events and stuff like this, nou ons praat nou 'n bietjie van nou alcohol parties, turn-ups now. Do other people still behaving themselves? That I don't party much. I haven't been out there in a very long time now. What is the vibe today?
Sorry to jump in there. People do behave themselves. It's just one of the two rammetje uitnikkers.
Yes.
But now, dis daai hulle wil nou hospara myself will change.
Okay.
They want to change the scene of the party. If they don't get the sin, dan wil hulle afbreek. Nou, die afbreekers, ons gooi hulle nie drom.
Okay.
We kick them out, we minus them out, we block them out, en dan gaat die show aan.
Ek dank jy so nie. Ek dank jou mense. Die colored, sorry, we have to say it so, but they don't behave themselves. Everywhere where they come, you must get there people that always want to break off, and then they make it hard for people like us because we are fun, outgoing people. We know how to behave ourselves. We know how to be. We know what to do, but then you get that prikker, you know, for us, but the kakfati. I know. I come for you.
I said come to generation also. From generation to generation, times change, people's mindset change. So now that time, to kan jy geloop het gala toe het.
Yes.
Maar nou moet ons nou duck and dive.
Nou sê hulle wat het ons geloop het time. Sê hulle wat
het oor die brug.
Ons oor die brug geloop. Dockside, Metnies, waar toe? Van hy het wel Pontyville toe.
Maar nou hoor jy, but I mean ek praat nou baie lank ook. Ek weet ek is
Ja, nie jy is lank in die scene. On the scene.
But what? This is what ek wil gesê het. It's not like they weren't fights back in the days.
Yes.
I all through the years, ek meen van die ek say yes, we walked to the parties, but something always popped off. Not always, but in the years gone by, al was it 15 of 20 jaar gelede.
Ja.
Sy het uitgeskiet daar buite.
Obviously.
It's different now.
It's different now.
Yes.
It's really different now, and I feel it's a lot about the mentality of people also. And I think most of the time it go over women, girls.
So that's basically-
Yeah, relationships.
Even over a cigarette.
Pak, or a pak. Ja.
Klomp goedes.
Maar weet je wat is het? Als hulle so raak, as hulle gekook is, dat sê hulle mindful. As hulle mindful, hulle moet nou rebel as. Ja, ze wil drank en ze wil koken en doen ze het lekker voor jezelf. Maar zo mensen voelen, hulle is nou Batman en danges en Tino weer.
En hoe was die laatste paar events? I mean, Team Kylie, I mean, you and other events. What the last, let's say, in this year for 2024? What was the events looking like?
Oh, I must say, I grew from strength to strength, from grassroots to glory, from Heidelberg to the world. It's just that one setback, but I'm coming back bigger and better. That's all I have to say.
Jy het ook Tempo Boys gebring na jou community.
Ja, hoe is het?
Het hulle aangetrek in jou kamer?
Ja, aangetrek. Tempo Boys is in my kamer. Maar ek sê ek en hulle, want to say, no, it's just a party nie. I'm just giving back to the community as I should, you know?
Yes.
Yeah, I don't, for me, the experience, I just felt like, no, this is it for me. Like, I don't really want to be or do it. And not for that sake, it's just.
Oh, so you don't want to do that
No,
anymore?
I don't want to do it. I said, like, this is the
I'm going to
last.
continue with Team Kylie.
No, I really don't
no one
want
is setting
to.
me back for no shit. Always move forward. My followers knows me, and those that attend my events know what I'm about and the fun person that I am.
Nee,
But I feel each to his own, man. Because
Yes.
for
Each to
me
his own,
also,
yeah.
like, I feel like it trains too much and it makes me step out of character.
Okay.
Because by the last event of Kylie, everything was very fine until some girls who don't know us threw me wet and then I stepped out of character.
Okay, did that happen?
Yeah,
Vertel
toen maak
me-
ik al 1-2.
Vertel me die story. I mean, what happened was out of no. No, I mean, I don't know if you want to
And it's-
divulge
it's-
information.
we can.
Because people don't know, and it's sad. It's something that you really need to speak about. So, like, the thing is, I don't know what the mentality is of people, but for me personally, if you don't know somebody, don't speak about them. Get to know the person.
Yes.
And I feel like people they speak around. Now they see you that you travel your choir or travel this,
Or like
but
this.
it's nothing like that. We just normal people out here trying to be fun, trying to make people happy, trying to do things. You know that we are good
Change
at-
the environment,
change the
yeah.
environment, because we're people's person. Now you get people they don't understand you,
Yes.
so they try your luck in the kyk hulle weer by die gesig op. And I don't like
Listen,
that.
but I mean, I guess we've had this conversation so many times. I think, like,
True.
for the most part, colored people going out, especially to events like that, and then you get people that do have hulle het hy kak maniere op.
But it's so
Hulle-
it's sad,
Yeah,
but
everyone,
it's
I know
sad.
everyone.
It's
Drink
nice.
wine for yourself. Simple things.
No,
As
but
jy get
people are
party
very
to play by die
I
huis.
mean, how many events were we also at, right?
So many.
And it's also, you can't control the security. Everybody saying, yeah, you have to get more security, you have to get more that and that, but that is not your intention. Your intention is you give an event and you're trying to bring out Ubuntu, you're trying to bring people together because it's fun. We like events, we like partying, we like the outdoors, we like that. That is what we like, and we ourselves, you know, we can. But now the people, the mentality, man.
So now, how do you combat this? What in your mind? What do you think? I mean, someone is still going to be doing events, and someone has attended. Like, how do you stop these kind of things from happening? Because I mean, we've been saying this thing for years, man. I mean, people's been saying this for years.
You can't. I don't think.
Like I would say from my side is I live and I learn and I grow, and with my next event coming up, I will obviously have more measures in place.
Okay.
I will have more measures, get all my ducks in a row, and also learn from all the mistakes I've made in the past. Done deal.
Yes. And you, what are you saying? What do we do for this kind of situation? Do we just keep saying the same thing? Jare mense, ons hy kak wys by die huis, kom lekker, or these steps that you think personally that we need to take?
I don't know. I don't really know about the steps and things, but for me, it's like, I feel like it's an ongoing thing, like it's always happening. And I think it's more about a mindset where people need to change their mindset when they go out, just go out to have a nice time, because you can't predict what's going to happen and things. And especially like with people like us, you,
Yes.
me, Kylie, we come a long way. Me and Kylie come from Cleansa, we come a long way.
Yes.
So we know a lot of people, you know, and our friends, we can't choose their life that they chose or
Yes.
whatever it is. So we respect them. We know them as their friends regardless of what they are, what they do in this life.
Yes.
So when we give events, people of different surroundings of
So, I mean,
coming.
Amelie Nasis.
Yeah.
Yes.
I can elaborate on
Yes.
that, but who are we to stop them? Do you understand?
Yes.
What they do in their personal life or what, that's got nothing to do with us. What you do, what Kylie do, what I do, it's got nothing to do with nobody. So if we give events and whoever wants to come, Pete, Tom, Harry, whatever's doing, we can't stop that.
Kom ik zie of jullie gewoon iets. Ik heb I don't know, Kyle, I don't know if you were at that party, but I had a rave party. At Iconic, it was not Iconic, sorry. At Unique. This is gonna be yes. That's gonna be what 2016, 2017. I had a party. So ik is ook vrienden met allemaal.
Ja.
Ik ken die hele Western Cape jaren. En het allemaal het opgetrek en ik gezegd.
Je zit bij die wereld.
Nou, dan kijk Chasey vrienden met alle.
Ja, I'm speaking about.
But namelijk, but jullie is allemaal my friends.
Exactly.
And listen, I actually made the speeches. Like I said, you guys all came here tonight to support me.
Yes.
So whatever differences you guys may have with each other, I do understand. But understand that this is a place for a party, and we all come in to have a good time. If you don't like it, then you can do whatever you want to do.
Yeah.
Gaat ergens anders, but tonight we party and we had a good night.
It's so easy,
You know what I
man.
mean?
Yeah, but also with that come in, like I know the whole world. I go in different areas, different
Yes.
boys and different names of
Hey, jy het al oral gedoen.
yeah, I know a lot of people.
Yes.
But that's what I'm saying. If that people come from that side and that people come from this side, let's just have a good time. Certainly differences are by them. Will it even my
But
party?
I feel, man, I still feel, man, it's in the colored community. And
Yes.
don't get me wrong, don't say that I'm prejudiced or I'm racist or whatever it is. But I feel like when it comes to like whites or blacks or whatever it is, they're very disciplined. If you go to events and things of them, did you see how nice it is? Like
Yes.
we're hands, GQ. There's no fighting.
Yes.
There's no fighting. We're literally just having fun and we're going on. We came for what we came and we
go home.
can go home and that. But now when you go to one of our thingy,
Nee,
so I
Jeffrey,
moet nou...
That is why measures need
As
to
ek
be
as ek klein flyers sien, dan raak ek bang. Ek hou so die fly. Ek hou die flyer. As die fly, ek sien die fly in die video, ek sê, "Oh no." Hulle sê baie gaatjie, ek likes, I want to
You
go.
know what?
I want to go.
Yes.
As ek sien klap, hy wen.
Ja.
Oh no.
You see, it's
Yes.
like that. It's like that. But
And that's
Crazy.
obviously scared to come out to this kind of events. And listen, I mean, with you guys obviously seen more youngsters also coming in the scene. Jy het nou klomp mense gesien oor die jare, was lots of new fresh
Yeah.
blood coming in now.
Coming
What is their level at party nou? Ek drink hy mense.
Hulle dring om te perform. I'm like, excuse me guys, but jy dring nou weer so dronk dat jy lê nou een kant, nou kom dinges, 'n ros en dan jy en dan as 'n kale sak nou kom almal en een, nou is dit contagious en almal maak net 'n hele bom.
Okay.
En jy trap met 'n keer nou kort van alle kante af, which sometimes is out of your control.
Yes.
But like I said, measures will be taking place going on forward in niks kakkat ons met tolerate van nobody.
Yes. Why vir een van julle okay, het was mos nou jou birthday. Happy belated by the way.
en tyd, we sukran.
You had a lovely birthday, but jou 50th kom ons nou op.
Nee, ek is
Wag
nog
op.
nie.
Nee, is ook nou. Wag.
guys, I'm 21.
What?
21.
Then I am 26.
Die twee is vampires, hulle drink bloed om hulle jong te laat lyk. Want binne is hulle oor 100. Hy so now I want to know like have you thought of having a nice dinner party or you about that kid?
Yeah,
or
that is where I'm eating.
Okay.
A nice chill braai. Beetje 'n boxing met daar speel. Shakes gaat je ook al. Ze brengen braai, nou chill is lekker.
Okay.
But
But don't you do
the
that
boys
kind of
go over en die girls go over. En dan moet je ook een beetje weggeraakt, because sometimes, you know,
also-
without die bloed,
But I also feel, man, also like in our age category or whatever it is in that stuff, when it is to go in, giving events, like especially now with Kylie, that I feel you need to give a more chilled vibe, like an R&B thing and that, because you see the level, the mentality of the younger kids, and
Yes.
with us, it's very different. Like we'll know how to behave ourselves, we're going out for a good time. So I feel like when you do give events, give it in your age category, or give something that you know, look here, it's going to be very mature and very settled and very, because the parties say, you know, die yacht party, goed en dan kom, so
No, ek verstaan jou,
Yeah.
but nou sê jy, we're going to have an over 30s party only. Ooh,
no, sorry.
Kan hulle kom,
ja.
kan sy kom so, oh nou Shannon kan nie kom nie van, sy is met die babies van aan.
I get
so you
that.
know what I mean? And so now, also, but the youngsters, I feel like some of the youngsters, they also sometimes come down to spend their money.
Yes.
Yeah.
So now you think of yourself, is this the market? Do I want to get into it? Maar nou, jy moet allemaal die ander dinge ook nou worry oor.
Yeah.
But I mean, youngsters also want to be out at the parties.
Yes.
So how do we do it? Ek dink vir ons moet ons 'n ouer 30s en ouer 40s party hou vir ons.
Yeah, and then
Then
sometimes we
before
do your
the-
pack.
even your house,
the
dan gaan
hood,
ze
and then
madness.
we just do it good.
Madness.
Yes.
Okay.
But I mean, if you're speaking about that, look at us when we were their age. We used to go to Dockside. We
Yes.
used to go to, what is this here, this club here?
Ja, wat?
Gallery, and
Yeah,
what
yeah.
is this, where the beach party we used to give? In Salt River. What is
Sumi
that?
Beach.
No, not
No,
Sumi
what?
Beach, man. Then used to give this madness here also. What is that, Jolson?
Wat is dit nou?
The one that
Dink
I see where you're
Opposite
going.
the train station,
Dink-
man.
what?
Opposite the train rail. But anyway, when we used to go clubbing and things like that in this age and that, we used to have fun. We used to speak to everybody. We used to come from all over different places, get together, talk side, stand in that lines. It was lekker. There was nothing like that. So I don't know what is going on. I don't know what is the reason that
Okay.
people need to.
Lang story kort, behavior lang.
Ja,
Koos
so
lang.
ons behavior en kooit van die lekkertyd en die show sal aangaan. Thanks for supporting Team Kylie.
Ons moet nog
En tyd nou weer.
Get
Yes.
into more stuff, but for now, well, ek gou net die so shout out to Steak back one time, so ons gaan 'n bietjie tussen duiwels bro.
Oh.
Want ek sien julle mondes nou aan die brand.
Oh.
So shout out one time there, go beach, shout out one time there to Nick Manuel, go beach. This is just one of the sources actually. So ek het 'n wing hier. So julle gaan nou doing dip en ek asseblief ek wil sien julle dip hy ding.
Okay, nee, ek is
But,
pas oor as
you know-
ek dip.
Yes, dip. So kies maar jou wingie. Vat hom. En jy moet hom lekker. Kyk eens, ek wil sien hy's in al twee kant, okay?
That is
Pragtige
fine for
kant,
now.
hoor.
Because it's nog aan 'n big brand business.
Okay, maar ek moet nou myself en julle.
As die nou die mense wat steek op dit is.
Yes. As jy nou steek op friet is, dan moet jy een van die wings sou
Guys, we just want to show you that whatever life throws at us, this is actually an example. Hoe sterk ons is, so sterk soos die sous.
And just to remember, it's not where you come from, it's where you're going.
As we're going.
Just keep your mindset lekker en as alles lekker is, peace out. Ja, go.
Kom. Jy sien vir my?
Ja,
Hoe is dit?
Wat jy bevol.
Pragtig. Lekker. Sy kou lekker. What are you saying? Something you can handle?
nou, I can handle anything that life throws at me. Ik moet sterk man.
Oh, jy nog een nie? Go for
I
it.
don't want, I'm fine.
What are you saying?
Leon sister. Jy het nou net kak gemaak. Oh, brand.
Terwyl jou mond brand,
I like strong people.
terwyl jou mond brand,
Wat is de after effect dan?
Mike,
Dat is een after effect, joh. Ja.
first time you guys had sex, what
Guys,
break je virginity?
Yes.
Ik is een virgin, sorry. Ik heb nog nooit seks gegeten. Ik weet eens wat is seks is.
Ja.
Maar maar wat moet uit te kunnen.
My child.
How did you make a child, by the way?
Exactly how you made it and he made it.
But listen, yeah, I wanted was it a shock, you know?
It's no shock.
Kan het een
It's natural just for me to have a son.
Yes.
There's a lot of people out there that want to have babies, and I'm very honored to have.
Die try sa place them off one time for you. What you doing?
No, we having more.
Ja.
We're mixing it up now.
No man, don't mix it up, man.
Oh, tuna.
Ja, as bitin, it's now.
Laatste jaar voor jullie twee?
Ja.
Oké, kom.
Ja.
You see? Bajo.
Welcome.
We just breathe.
Us, as
breathe.
nice.
Yeah, you were trying to kill us, yo, the show.
Sy het dan nog gesê, I'm sneaking, ek kan alles eet, ek kan...
Mommy, you are my chana. If anything happens to me,
Ah,
I'm gonna send you Yusuf's address.
Die rooie moet jy wat?
It's your fault for that.
If anything happens to me, mommy, you my chana, I love you. You my son, I love you. Ik had voor mami zien, babble, Yusuf.
Kom, vat die rooie. Die rooie. Daar is het. Prachtig, seks, byt hom.
Ja. IT saus op sa tina.
Ah, die verkeerde van wat? Hy moet hy wat?
Ja, kom. Ja.
Oké. Dat is klaar na die een.
Oei, ja, even nou zo gemaakt.
Maak het ook.
Even nog eens zo eat Kylie, man.
Just by innocent say lig.
Ja.
Zo eat man, voor Kylie.
So Carl, listen, I mean, obviously, Jade must, so Jade het chant now. Jade has chant. Hij zei, no,
Ja.
does that by default say you like both?
Yeah,
I don't know, I'm
but
asking.
respectfully.
I'm just asking. I'm interested to know.
No, I am who I am, and everybody knows where
Yes.
I'm going. It's just I've decided a long time to decide the right, and I'm heading the right path. But both good and two, but I love one.
You love? So are you telling me this is the time was it experimentation?
No, it was no experimentation. It was just it went wrong, and it's gone, and I'm blessed to have a son. Thank
Yes.
you.
Now.
I was kak shocked, bra, because me and Kak, I'm from 9, 10 years old on, and
Yes.
Kak was always a Mabel.
Okay.
He was not a boy. He was Kylie.
Not a boy.
And when I saw
Moet branden lekker.
child, woo, That was breaking news.
So now for both of you guys as parents as well, I mean, what do you think is the most beautiful part of being a parent?
Just supporting him and seeing him grow and achieving goals. And whatever we didn't have, we give to the
You give to
children.
them.
Done deal.
Yeah. And for you?
The same, that smile on their face, at least somebody saying that they love you. And like I always said, man, like I always prayed and I asked Allah to please send me a man
Yes.
that will love me, and he sent me my last born, so
Yes.
my last born really saved me. At the age, I was over 30, so
Yes.
it really saved me. And it's beautiful. It's very tough also, especially like in our case, we single parents. People think that you got it all, whatever it is, but nobody knows
We actually
really.
don't have it all.
No,
We're striving
Like,
So now-
to
I
do
mean-
better every day.
No, but that's just what I want to ask you. I mean, then what are some of the struggles of being a single parent today?
Yeah, it's really, you just have to make sure that everything is good, you have
Yes.
to keep the food
Not
and
having- Sorry to break, but not having to give when it's really needed.
Yes.
Dan moet je nog gaan skallen
Laat daarbij
by the
omgaan.
next year,
Ja, het is langzaam boom.
to to make that child happy.
Yes.
That is the only thing.
So that I kind of want to continue that conversation. It's like, what is your worry sometimes with your
My
children?
worry now is that there's actually a big concern is the youth out there, the change of minds, the schools environment. Ik ga niet aan de kant blame for making it wrong. I'll never do
Yes.
that. It's,
Yeah.
it's just I want him to do better or get what I didn't have. Simple.
Yes. En Shakes, komt het nog eens te steek. Je sluk aan mijn water hoor.
guys,
Die Peters doos.
Yo, die whole brand business, wat is met bezig nog
Dat
op
is
is.
prachtig. Dat is nice.
guys, mijn lippen brand, ik kan niet eens praten.
Alles toe, het gebrand en weet wat je daarvoor hoort.
Say for us, like for you as a mother, man, what are some of the worries that you have with your children?
Yeah. Like me, I'm very private too when it comes to kids and things like that,
Yes.
especially in this world that we live in, because, when people come for you, then they want to speak about your past, your kids
Yes.
and things. And to me personally, I feel like that is none of nobody's fucking business.
Okay.
It's none of your business how many kids I have. It's none of your business what my child do, what does, whatever. That's my worries,
Yes.
And for me, it's deep for me. So that's why I don't really speak or expose them or whatever it is in that, because you do know my child have traits of autism and
Yes.
things, and it was very tough because I was very in denial in the beginning and stuff. But I mean, alhamdulillah, he's grown, and
Yes.
I just have to make sure that everything is good. So my worries is just to give them a life that I never had, and to give them the best. So I don't want them to see the struggle that we went through.
Yes.
And it's very, very tough because for me, like I'll always say personally, with this, sorry. Yeah, you love. Nie almal, but jy weet wie jy is.
Okay.
Like when they come for you, or when they come and they shade on you and all the stuff, like it's deep, because for me all I have is my Almighty, and then I have my kids and
Yes.
I have my job. So I must stay strong all the time, I can't break or whatever it is with all this is happening around me, because if I break, I need to be happy, I need to be strong, because my kids are depending on me.
And
And,
I mean,
I'm the only thing that they can depend on.
And then what isn't that a big stress on like you guys as parents?
It really is. But if you're strong and you got this and whatever it is, and then it happens naturally. Because Allah gives his toughest battles to the strongest
Yes.
soldiers. So we done here.
No, I know, but I feel like, I mean, even as a parent myself, and I look at the world we live in today. Dan soms raak ek bang, like
Yeah,
because
but
I-
it is
because I-
scary
because
out
I
there
think
for
about
how
the
it's
future,
been
because
done
how
out
things
there.
are changed, everything's fast now, Kinders is gou op
But now
drugs,
you're gonna be
they
more.
join-
Now you're more worried, no? Because you a girl.
Look, I feel like I get that, but you're gonna be worried regardless.
Yeah.
true.
Because you have to think about the whole environment. So you think to yourself, okay, moet ek meer geld maak? Moet ek 'n betere skool sit? Do I have to move out of the hood? Do I have to take the...
No, I think-
Like, what do I do?
No, I think it starts from home. It starts inside.
Yes.
And now they go outside. Ik ga weer zeggen, don't do this, don't do that. But outside, dan gaat
That's what I also
Yes.
say.
and when you go outside, dan gaat hij voor jou master die. But then he comes home with that. And no, it's a tough. And then he comes for you like a master.
Zeg je mij nooit weer hy goed
En
te
then-
sien, no?
Wat lekker.
It starts from home.
well,
My family believe it starts inside.
Inside, yeah.
Then it goes outside.
Okay, so
Maar en het zijn leeuwkinders manieren van binnen. En dan hij zegt...
So let me tell you about my story also, because I feel like a lot of people probably also wondering at things. So you do know that I have a elder daughter, and she's now going into a phase and that stuff. So she's turning 18. She'll be 18 soon,
Was it
inshallah.
Klein Shakes, ja?
Yeah, Klein Shakes en Taino weer. So it's like me raising myself, You know what I mean? So I went through a very hard time in battle with her now because there was like this TikTok of the school and they were dancing and things like that. And then this guy knocked into her and they gave each other like that stare looking at. And then people were commenting, yeah, that's your school scene, that's your soulmate and that.
Yes.
And today they're really dating.
Okay.
Okay, so I was by party and things and I was lekker getora, whatever. And then I heard one of my friends told me, it's was hard at the park. And I was low.
No, but that is also the secret.
Yes.
The spot. It's your work.
It's
If
your
you want
work.
to interpret the
But I
story,
want
right?
to tell them my experience. So I was like, yo. And like I really speak to her and I tell her, look, this is how it is, I'm raising you alone, it's tough out there. And
Yes.
please don't disappoint me. Maak nie klaar in jou skool as sy weet hoe gaan dit buite. You see what I do and whatever it is and that. So like for me, I was like, yo, net daar. Ja, moes nou die kinderen na pan gaan maak. Yo, as
Yes.
nee, nou as ek by huis kom. And I was really like disturbed about it and that because also then I realized like, yo, it was not a nice place also to tell me because like they all have daughters and things
Yes.
and like I would never do that even though if I know things or whatever, So I was very disturbed by it. And then I went home and then I like got her. But also I told myself is, you know what, you need to breathe. She's at the age or whatever, you can do two things. You can moor her, you can ground her.
She's gonna
you
do
can
what she's gonna do.
She's gonna
Yes,
do things behind your back. So I want to have an open relationship with her. And that is where me and she is at because I didn't have that with my parents and things, So I told her, like, speak about it. But then he now actually came to ask me and things. So people's probably, she's now obviously posting or whatever it is and that. But at the end of the day is, I rather want to have an open relationship with my child, which I feel is better than to hear from other people so I can guide her. You know what I mean?
Yes.
And even if she goes into having sex, which I'm not going to encourage, but
Yes.
these are things people do. So
Yes.
you can tell your child, don't do this, don't do that. Moenie dit doen en nee, but when they leave, when they go outside, they different people. We know.
Yes.
We were that people.
Yes.
We were that children. So how do you expect them to be different? So you can either just, just accept it and then make peace and speak and guide your child and tell your child, look here, this is what I want, that is what I want. But I always tell her, schoolwork, very important.
Very
That's
important.
all. I'm not bothered. I'm
Education
fine.
is the key. Yeah.
No, because obviously, when if you look at how life is going now, alles is duur.
Yeah.
And as jy nie in 'n week as jy, we don't have education. It's very tough to obviously just survive. I'm thinking about day-to-day life. Like, how do you... Elke dag die brood moet gekoop word.
Ja.
Die kinders moet eet. Daar moet
moet eet, ja.
krag moet ingesit word. Almal moet eat. You know what I mean? So, this is also what is it most people have. So now, obviously, this is my message. I can even to some of the youth out there. Ek weet julle gaan kak aanvang. But the idea is that if you at least finish school and get yourself into some sort of career or something that you're going to do, at least have a vision of something that you want to achieve. Because ons gaan al af as hulle nie klaar
and
maak nie.
you know what? This is the thing is also as a colored community, ook net mekaar kan bystaan en mekaar kan afdruk om te wen nie. Then this world can be a better place for us in South Africa.
But there's also one thing, there's a quote or something, I don't know, it was a video that I watched also where somebody was saying, like, especially like with a mother, a mother have a very close bond with a son or you get mothers very children. So like I saw that this woman said like, you shouldn't choose your child's happiness.
Okay.
You should never, if you want your child to be happy, let them be. You know what I mean? Because a lot of us want to always choose parents want to choose our partners for us,
Yes.
who they like, who they feel. Nie vat vir hom want hy is ryk. Nie, hy het die geld, hy het dit en dan nie hy het en hoe hy vir jou sit jy met blou oë en goeie en no, like just let them choose their happiness, because you can't decide for your children because you can say that, but then they're still gonna choose what
Yes.
they want. And some
My
people,
pik praat nog altyd.
yeah.
Nou,
From the inside out, ek sit in 'n torso. Wonder what is next. But but yeah. But yeah, what I can say is, man, as it the generation that we're in now, or the time that we now, life is short, firstly, and just move with the right intentions and everything will grow.
So I mean, this is for both of you. I mean, so you're like, okay, so your daughter obviously she's seeing someone. Your boy says he's seeing someone. Look, Daddy, this is what I'm worth now. What is your first response as a
My
father?
first response was, for my scene, condomize. Not even condomize, don't even wait till a certain age, then you condomize because first school, dan gaat het zo een betere education set, whatever you want to do, that makes you happy, even with a soccer career. Niet condomize it, ik weet jullie van kakan, but condomize.
Okay.
Because I had him at a young age, which I was 19.
Yes.
But I don't want him to do the same thing. So firstly, I want him to get a good education, make a soccer career out of himself. in, you know, simple things.
And you, I mean, your
Myne was nie nice.
first response.
Myne was nie nice. Wat ek vir hom sê,
Soek jy my
sê ek try gat die myke nee. Nou wel. Try gat die ek sal vir jou dood maak. Wat sy niemand gat danges nee. Ek nou weer. Die looked at me so ek sê ja, en dat jy voel jy wil vir haar pep. Dan trou jy sommer vir ek waar net jy wil chasvol en dan spat jy te sy het getrou jy.
So that was the first response.
Yeah, and he was like looking at me, but he's very like all I can say is like I accepted it because he finished school. He's very like he teaches her to drive, and you know he's doing things that I can't do. That the father,
Okay,
like you know, and his parents also they love him and like their own, and you don't get that really, especially like with their age and that. So me and his parents we have a very open thing to when it comes to them, so they know what is expected and what not.
Yes.
Yeah.
No, and I think it's a very important conversation to have. You know, we had this conversation even on the podcast, you know, not too long ago. You know, South Africa or even so Cape Townians, you know how high the HIV rate is in Cape Town right now. So now conversation was like, yes, and now people are having multiple partners, and we understand that this is what the youngsters, this is what you guys want to do. But I mean, how do you know you're not sleeping with someone that has something?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Have you had any venereal diseases, STIs, STDs? These are conversations that need to be had. How many people do you know that have got that?
Nee, that's why ek bly maar weg van die tollie. Nee.
So
Ek
is your
bly weg.
prerequisite before you sleep with someone like
Nee.
listen, what's your status?
Yeah.
Have you tested yourself? Have you checked yourself? Listen, so if someone should be with you right now and they have let's say they have HIV, we just being hypothetical. They sleep with you and they don't tell you, would you be upset?
I think obviously
I'll kill that motherfucker. Somebody gonna die. Somebody gonna die. Like yeah, like
Do you think you should?
space that you need to go? Yeah, did you yourself
especially when you have children, like what the fuck you like you are you heartless or whatever, like why would you want me? Why would you put that on me? I'll kill that motherfucker.
So let's look at like the conversation. You'll praat, you'll chat, but it's gonna come to the meet and the day you meet and klagen pep. Say, listen, I just want to let you know something, man. Maar ik heb gesê in de afgelopen 3 jaar, but you know I am positive.
Nee, het gaat nie kom my type na my toe nie because why ek I don't like men. I don't sleep as fine, ek is no virgin. Hey, ek gaan nog by man en ty nou weer. You knew, and I had to lekker lees as a ski.
Okay.
But I feel like also with the experience and that stuff, also like, you know, we've been around and whatever,
Yes.
we had our people, you know, sometimes things don't work out for you or whatever it is and that. And there comes a lot of experience with it. So it's very, I can say like I've been heartbroken. There was a time, so people know me as a red flag. I'm known as Cape Town's red flag, whatever,
Okay.
because why? I don't take men serious, whatever, but I've learned. I've been there where I've been heartbroken and things, but I'm not somebody who's going to speak about it.
Yes.
Or I'm not going to dwell on it or whatever it is in that, because I do know also when I went into that, look here, there was an age difference or whatever
Yes.
it is in that. So, obviously, like you have to accept that you can't expect that person to have the same mentality as you
yours,
are or
100%,
whatever
yeah.
it is in that, regardless of how close you were or whatever it is in that. And it is sad because sometimes, you know, you build your life with somebody and you sacrifice so much with this person and you thinking that look your things are well whatever, but you don't know what happens behind your back. And
Yes.
for other women to find out, it's not a nice feeling when you hear that your person is sleeping, had sex with somebody else, whatever,
Wow.
because it makes you sick.
Yes.
It makes you sick. It broke me down. It made me. I was already in a depression stage. I've come through abuse. I've come through a lot of things in that, and that has built me. And that, so people ask me, why are you single? Why you don't want with things? Why? I know why.
You know, yeah.
Because I know, like you're gonna change, man. You're gonna know when somebody's for you.
But now, listen, since we're on that topic, just I mean, how long? I mean, I guess every day you're still healing. If so, I mean, the process of getting like, you know, I'm gonna heal now. Do you think it's important for women to heal?
It's very, very important. And I feel like a lot of women, from what I can see, and I can speak experience and, you know, your friends or, you know, people that you know, like, some women think that healing is when you're going to sleep with another man or whatever it is.
Yes.
But you're not. You're only you. You don't soul tie with anybody. That is what I believe. So I'm just not going to sleep with anybody, you know? And yes, I can be a hoe, but I can be a hoe to one man.
Yes.
That's the thing. So like people look at me and think, oh, you're very sexual, you're very this and that. But no, it's not that. It's not that I'm just going to go sleep with every dick, Tom and Harry and that.
Yes.
You really need to heal because your happiness should not depend on another human. Don't get me wrong. And I feel like a lot of cases like I can say, I speak for people think like when it comes to, this baby mama drama and whatever, this drama, and then people come and now they start shading and they post up and stuff. I feel like women, I think this is for women. Like when you go into something, right, and it's fine, and you build something with somebody, sometimes things are not for you, and you need to accept that. A lot of people want to hold on. I'm not saying that I'm not one of them. I used to be. Sometimes you're in denial, you don't want to, but the best thing is to let go of that thing that makes you afraid, that scares you the most. Because if you must understand, sometimes when a man do that, maybe it's something that you also doing wrong. Women are not innocent. Some women are not innocent. A lot of women provoke men also. And I can say that because I've been also, sometimes you grow up this way and I grow up that way. So men don't like spoiled brats or women that just want their way, or like I'm a very vocal person. I'm dominant. So I want the best for my partner. I want to hustle. I want to build it, but I don't get that. It will only be in that beginning, but then it will fall off. You know what I mean?
Yes.
So if it's not for you, it's not for you, and it's not the end of the world. So some people, they feel like, okay, nou, try nou, ek en try nou by mekaar, en nou, try, tange weekie uit die, try nou by iemand anders gemeet en hy, en nou voel ek wil nog gaan slaap met iemand anders om vir jou 'n pan te maak. Nee, jy maak jezelf 'n pan.
Yes.
Jy maak jezelf 'n pan, regtig waar. Like, just let it be. Go on. Do you. You don't have, your happiness should not depend on another person.
I mean, Kylie, any thoughts on that?
Ja, vertel eens een beetje van jouw love life en hoeveel mannen je
I
gehad.
actually don't have or don't not interested. I am so jolly, so on my feet. My feet is so happy that I can't even accept someone in my life. I believe in love and all of that.
Yes.
But I don't think I'm ready for anything now. Ik is te op je baan om nog voor jou aandacht te geven. Ik kan je nog...
Hij lieg. Hij is met jullie mannen. Hij lieg en ik wou wit.
Zij praat van haarzelf, met jullie mannen.
No, not me.
Zij is met jullie mannen en ik, als in die baan, met jullie mannen.
Nee, niet als jou. Why?
Op je pad.
Why?
Simple things.
Wacht. Laat ik je zeggen. Als jouw man is voor jouw leven, kan je niet wat moet ik me nog maken. Sorry, baby. I don't want nobody's
That's my follow-up question. Is the prerequisite for the type of person you're going to be someone that can look after you, that can be there, that can help you and support you? Because what would you say now in 2024? Do you go for looks only, or do you go for support, or should you find something that's both? I'm asking. I don't know.
Yo, it's a
I don't even think there's loyalty out there anymore because I'm a joke, I'm a... Sorry.
You very lucky. You very lucky.
Very lucky with this happiness out there for you if you fall in love. But otherwise, I'm out of love.
Do you think it's like a vicious cycle? So people
It is. I think it's a vicious cycle.
Hy slaap nou met hy, hulle twee is nou klein, hulle twee is nou saam, and it's like
you from a city where you know somebody sleep with somebody. It's like that. Like
Okay.
I don't know, sabit, and jou praat slaap met jou ex en jou tangas en that is how it go and I know weer ja. En jou moffie
Wat
friend
disgusting.
en jou moffie friend sê jou man se tollie. So man, jou so sabit. Ala sma ja.
Dog
Yes,
kicked down
and
under
yeah. But
Crazy.
what I can say is, man, like personally from me, it's very like with us, no people like us, it's tough when you're looking for somebody, whatever, because you can't, brother, they come quite lick in front of you.
Yes.
En as jy nou weer kyk sien jy o Here, nog 'n natjie, ek weet as ek hulle mal kry op mal maak.
okay.
But anyway,
Now my follow-up question again. So what is your 4 red flags? Okay, give me 5 red flags for a man. Just anything that in you
top of
personally,
the brain.
like off the top of the brain. I just seen, okay, doing the red flag. I said, did I do red flag? What for you personally? What is someone that you've seen?
oh man, but the phone it check.
Man, the phone it is a red flag.
A man with a phone.
Try.
A man moet 'n phone hê.
Okay.
Try moet 'n man, my man moet nie 'n phone hê.
1, 2, 3 minute.
Okay.
Ja, hy sal nog altyd met 'n 1 2 3.
Okay. So say what is okay? That's no one.
First of all, my man, my name is beyond any social.
Okay, so social media also.
Hoe sê
Ja.
hy? My man.
Yes.
He speaks to all of us.
Ja, as jou turn op te suffer.
And 3, wat is er nog een?
Okay, so that's
social
phone.
media.
Okay, phone, social media. Jy gaat heel fucking faide vat.
The blitz like.
Sy moet jou arm lang as jy moet 'n kippie draai en hy nou weer.
Okay.
Daar but it's joking, but my man moet stunning like. But also a man that's still in in contact with his ex or whatever it is and
Okay.
that. I don't believe in that because I know I can speak of experience because I feel like when your past is your past, man. You know
Yes.
what I mean? Because sometimes your past like to come in your future, whatever. So
Yes.
if you're a good person and you know you can get along with your ex, but I feel like there should be a level of respect, you know,
Respect,
because
and-
I'm somebody I can speak to my ex.
Yes.
I can be very I can say civil and I can speak to the new partner and that, but sometimes I just feel like there must be a level of respect.
Of
So
respect, okay.
I want your past is your past.
Boss, okay,
Yeah.
last one.
If you involve the past and then a man that breathe. you breathe
Je asemal en je
Jy moet die asemhaling, jy moet niks doen, jy moet die tale.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't know, man. Like I feel like also outgoing. A red flag is a man that's always on the path, you know.
Okay.
Always
tell,
on the
so-
path.
What if he's in business or was on the road to make
No,
ends
it's
meet?
fine.
Okay.
No, that is different. You
Yes,
understand that is
big.
different. There's where it comes in. I feel like when you
Yeah, but remember, you can't just say, man, that's on the road. Of a man.
okay, so a man
Papa was a rolling stone.
He's a hustler. He's going out to
Okay,
make
maar
it.
dan van jou nie.
Nee,
maar dan-
jy wil net hê by die manne kom vir jou. Hy's altyd
Okay, so what is your red flags then?
No, I don't even have.
What's your green flags?
Yo, that's a klom. Hulle soek eens weer. Time hulle soek nou 'n voucher.
Yes.
Yo, go on. Who's it? But yeah, it's
en 'n koukop.
Jay.
Ja. Ja.
Ons het wel diversity as all over
Listen,
the show.
is cocaine big in
That's
Cape
the man.
Town now?
Oh, I
That's the thing,
swear.
man.
Is cocaine
That's the
big in
thing,
Cape
man. It's
Town
not
now?
about cocaine is being big or whatever it is and that. I feel like you as a human, right? Whether you smoke weed, whether you are cocoa, whether you are chantu, whether you are
Yes.
whatever, it's all whatever that stuff. Like you must handle your business, you know?
Okay.
Handle, but people don't need to know what you're doing and things like that. That is what I'm saying. But even so, also if that is what you're doing, you need to prioritize. Some people can't prioritize. That's the thing, you know? I always say like, yo, it doesn't matter where you coming from, where you going. Like there's gonna come a time in your life where you really need to settle down and know what's important in your life. So for me personally, what I'm looking in a person is just somebody that I can build with. Also somebody who's gonna allow me to be myself. Because I'm not a cheater, but I can be. As a
Yes.
cheater, my cheater by jou.
Yes.
Sy sal eens uitvind, you know? But I'm not somebody who want to sleep with multiple partners or
Yes.
whatever it is. That is not me. I just want to be happy and I want my person to allow me to be myself and I will allow him to be himself, you know?
Okay.
And I feel that is where it comes in. So you really need to get to know somebody before getting involved. We don't
Involved
do
with
that. I feel like we are, it's an infatuation of when you meet somebody and they make you, oh, your tummy dry or whatever it is. Oh, het lekker aangetrek en that and that. And that is what women fall for, you know?
Yes.
But you don't know that man's background. You don't know what where he
Of
comes
wat er
from.
gaan, wat er
Same
traumas
with the-
het,
ja,
wat
same with the
aangaan in sy
woman.
kop.
Yes, you don't
Yes.
know. You don't know, so now you go in
Staan hier by die
there.
bag,
Yes.
Molly.
Yeah, no,
Money
really.
and for Tonda.
It's the same with the woman also.
Dit is 'n los.
Dis kom is dit los.
Wow.
It's the same
Sy
with the
dink alles is
woman.
reg sê vir jou, jy gaan jou doodmaak.
It's the
I mean,
same,
of course,
bruh. It's the same with women also.
Have you guys been in any relationships with anyone like in any jealous partners?
Yeah.
But that is in this life it's like that because hy sê vir doodmaak as jy nou gaan met Melissa praat of as ek nou met Erik praat that is just how it
Yes.
is. Hy al so goed te kon net en hoe kan jy van hom met dinge calm down. As maar net vriende, wat is 'n vriend?
Oh, okay.
Because hy dan net sy intentions as dit dieselfde soos hom en nie so.
So I think that is the
Yes.
one of the red flags in my when I get into something is because I get along very well with guys. You
With
know,
guys, yes.
You, my friend, like I'm very close. Like I'm like my guy friends, they love me. Even if they have girlfriends, whatever it is, they love me because there's a level of respect. But it's not gonna look like that to my partner. You know
Yes.
what I mean? Because why it's gonna be like, and my guy friends like to hang on me. No, you just go on
Yes.
with that thing. So, but I'm not somebody who's gonna, you know, I'm not gonna make my partner feel unwanted, whatever it is and that. But now when it comes to them, you know, women are very different. So that is the thing. So that is why I rather just stay to myself because like that understanding was also a mindset, man. Like when you go.
Like, so like, has there ever been on the flip side of the coin, like where someone else's partner or girl preferably is unhappy that you're friends with their partner?
Yes, a lot of times. So they will sit like, they will make like, they pretend that they, and ask Kylie, like,
Yes.
a lot of times when we must go somewhere, then Kylie say, no, it's fine, we rather stay because people don't want me around. It's because I don't seek attention. It's just people like my vibe, they like
But
my
you have big
company.
energy.
And
You got big
yeah,
energy.
so
You
that
don't
is
have
why.
big
But I
energy.
don't understand why, but to Papa, I'm not covering up for her.
Yes.
But it's she's my friend en ek heb altijd met haar boyfriends, nou die girlfriends is samen. Nou, ek voel, sy is my vriend, sy moet samen gaan.
Yes.
Nou, on the back of their minds, ek weet nie wat gaan aan, it's like, en dan jy so nou so maar af het.
Yeah,
So that's a feel.
it's nothing like that.
En daai, nou dat jy is maar kwaad because your man skink vir haar dop. Nee, wist ek lekker.
Really? Because I'm not
Is jy
also
gaan
like
appeldoep,
it in my, yes. And I'm the person that my partner, I used to let my best friend wash or pee in front of my partner or whatever, because I don't think that way, do you understand?
Yes.
Because I'm not like that. But like that is the case with me, like a lot of women don't like me and I don't know. And it's very sad for me because like they wouldn't want me around the partners, but I get it if I was somebody who's pisag.
Ay, to pala, it's
yeah,
so.
like then I would have, but I'm not. So women, they always intimidate, but you must get to know me and you understand, like really, I'm somebody, I'm for you, I'm for women.
Yes.
You know, even though, like I'm for men also, like I'm over my guy friends and that, I'm for women also. I'm not going to tolerate bullshit or whatever it is.
Yes.
And I also, it gets tough because sometimes I will sit there and I'll be very sad and things because like, people won't want me around, whatever and stuff, because of my energy and that way. Guys would really just want me around. And,
Yes.
you know, and then you get my friends that really love me. They don't care about them men. And
Now, on that note, I mean, has there ever been a friend that crossed the line? Like maybe you considered someone as your friend and maybe, obviously your intentions is not that. In your mind, it's my brah. But they maybe thought something else. Just because of your energy. I'm not you, I just mean in general.
yes, a lot of times.
They misinterpret the energy.
Yes.
You friends.
Yeah.
Verstaan je nou?
Yes, a lot of times. All my friends, like most of my friends had happened.
Whether it's like, no, it's all of them.
Yeah, like I feel like that's why I need to stay for myself. I
But
feel
how-
like,
so then you as the bra, like then how do you handle that?
yo,
Like when there's a misunderstanding, when someone's like, away you my friend and I take you as my bra, and then maybe try to kiss me or try to do something and he's just like, whoa.
like, I will like try to, I was like, what the fuck? And I was like, what? Just? Just?
I
Like,
don't think we can something get him
Yeah.
to you.
Yo, Kylie, now already.
Ek dit woorde wat hy because
Ask Kylie, Kylie's
it's
like,
funny, it's funny we can flashback kry en it's dangerous out there, but the world is
like it's a really it's tough, but I'm like,
Sy het
what
nog
the
gerug
fuck?
en as hulle besig en dan
Like-
jy nie dan moet jy op die phone sien of op die
Yes.
of jy sien die body language of so like what the fuck
Like I feel like a lot of times like because I dress and like you know I show my tattoos and that stuff, but that's just me. I'm not doing it for anybody or for men or whatever and that stuff. So I feel like when men look at me and it's like yo gatag hat nai suman. Something like that. I think that is what men think. Whatever, and I feel like that is normal, man. You know, that is normal in this world that we are living and things like that. But it's also it depends on you. So that has happened a lot of times to me. But at the end of the day, I say to Rico straight, and then we just move on and like being friends, and the level of respect comes. So they know already. Look here, nah, this is my even though kijk is like selfa whatever. Nah, she also respect come man because yeah, and I mean like
No, I got you. I got
look
you.
at me,
So now
very demure.
with all those things happening, like so then like what do you find yourself doing like on your dog days? Like I feel like everybody has dog days, like as much like you fun, you outgoing and you liquor, but like there are times when you just lambing alone, no? What goes through your mind when you're having those moments, those introspective moments?
I smoke a button.
Okay.
And
this is actually something I really want to talk about and
True.
This is on
No, really.
this is a question I want to ask you, but I want you to ask me on the top of your head. Have you ever seen me sad?
No.
Have you
Have you
ever,
ever seen me sad?
have you ever seen me down and out talking? That is what
Okay, you have. You
carrying,
have.
and that is why I
Yes.
carry myself very well out there. I'm always happy to lucky because when I go to my dog side, I am just for myself. I go to a club, I go dance, I just go out and just be me and drink and have
Yes.
fun and go sleep and sleep it off. And then tomorrow morning I'll wake up, shake it off, a new day, new dawn, we move on.
So you,
That is basically what I do. I never show.
And you know the
people-
best part with us also is like if we down Nesta, we know we reach out to each other regardless we
Yes.
don't see each other, whatever. We'll always motivate. And I mean even like you know I used to be very weak when it comes to guys and things like that. And like people don't know, but you know you're my role model. I'll always tell you because why I will tell you like literally everything that happened in my life. And you will like build me and tell me this is how it is and that. And I mean I look up to you because if you look at you, you've been through a lot of things. But I asked you what is it that you do and I just followed it. You just kapan. That's
Yeah,
all.
no,
You see,
I
you
get
cup
that.
on, and
Yeah,
that is what
yeah.
makes you. That is what makes you. And like I listen to you, like you know, if I come and I tell you, yo, you should whatever you tell me, it's a just for what else or whatever it is and that. I will like, but like you will, you know, man, you will break down to certain people that you know you can, and it's been years
Have a
that I've
conversation,
years, have
yeah.
a conversation in that, and eventually you will get strong. Like even with this whole thing with Kylie and things like that, we would speak regardless of the off. Like
The setbacks, so the comeback is for bigger, man. I firmly believe no one is setting me back for
It's out of
failure.
your control.
I'm coming back for strength.
And that's one thing that I've
And
learned of you.
positivity,
Do you
yes.
understand? To just, you know.
And I mean, I guess for life, especially because we also know for the cap, was not straight in the cap. So number one, what we need to understand, everybody talks cack about everybody.
En tyd nou weer.
You must understand
Regardless,
that.
Yeah.
Now,
I'll let you know,
now you
goed
need
in the
to
squad
ask,
doen.
now you have to ask yourself, am I not going to allow that now to keep me from being who I'm supposed to be? Or gaan ek nou sê, dis in my kamer gaan hy, hulle poes, as jy nou by my hou nie, ek gaan aankap.
Ja.
Kijk, but I used to retaliate first, no? Yo, ik was,
No, a lot.
I used to
And
retaliate
heavy.
heavy.
Yes.
But I feel it was a defense mechanism, man. Like, like, because of...
Kesenism.
Ja, dat-
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, yeah, it was like a defense, more of a defense thingy because of how I grew up. You know, we grew up very weird. It was just me. There was no father around. There was nobody who would always protect me, or I was like the elders and things like that. So it was really tough growing up and things. So I had this. Sy weet, hy het tek, as jy kof vir my, dan kom ek vir jou. En sy weet, ek kos maar morsag die, and you nothing, you was like, ek loer maar vir jou, whatever it is and that. But I realized, you know, it's a waste of energy. It really is. It drains you. You're not going to get anywhere.
Ja, we doen met drama,
En
ja.
sê hulle nou, ek noem en jou, ek sê, ach, whatever.
Yeah,
Ja,
yeah.
kan
Like,
nie.
but
Ek kan regtig
En dan kan niet hij verstaan, waar ik vandaan kon niet alle toen wat, sorry, move, en ik look for
yeah, and they look at
Kijk,
me, I'm strong. Like, I'm not say what you want. Hulle taf op
I will never come for you.
Disposal. Hulle taf
I live in
op
God's
pizza,
house.
waar ek in die shower, al die malgoede klomp, but it didn't get me down. So there's nothing that people can do, and that is what we need to learn. No, people, guys, you really need to understand. If you don't know, if you don't know somebody, if you don't know the personal life, if you just stay to yourself, nou julle sien jy, julle wil
Maar die
praat.
mense is besig.
Nee, man, stop
hulle is besig met hulle
now.
people.
No,
Hulle
man,
is
no,
culture.
man.
Busy.
And it's like with Carl's event, everything happened, but the people that weren't there had the most to say. Like,
Het jy gehoor? Ek bly net, het jy gehoor?
Toch wel.
Het jy gehoor?
And up until today, I still get people that ask me what happened. You've was it done, so I'm moving on. Just attend the next event. Done deal.
I feel like that is
The
always-
message
and
will be
I think
put
that
in
is
place.
A very strong thingy that we have in us, you know,
Yes.
through coming through
You
the
will
years
never
and
break
things.
my character,
You can't
never.
break us, bruh. You
But
can't break
I
us.
feel like in general, it's just like, I think it's kak said that we have to love like,
Yeah.
be that kind of people like, ek worry, I don't care. Like,
Yes.
because I mean, I guess deep down back at the ranch, so small part of you still does care. But,
Yes.
Yeah.
But it's the fact that we know that you can't do anything about how people are going to be. So now it's like, oh, mama, let's say, you know what, that's fine. But it's not fine.
It's not, it's really, it's not.
God willing, because life is short.
Yeah, I like to ask powerful men. All I do is, you know, if you keep your Almighty, or if you keep your Creator in the center of everything, whatever whatever you do, like you're a perfect example.
Yes.
You can do whatever. But you know, when it comes to your teen Fajr, you're up. You're
Yes.
always there on your angel time level. Jy dan
Yes.
wag nou, gaat jy nou status wag nou angel time. Die angel moet land. So
Yeah.
niet so. So I feel like if you're very pious person, you don't have to be religious in the sense of jy moet nou 5 keer dag salam maak en jy
Yes.
moet nou if you have a good relationship with your Creator, if your God is in the center of everything that you do, this nobody can break you, and that's one thing that I've learned. That's one thing that I've learned.
And I mean, with that, do you feel like now with social media, it's changed? Because I mean, ook van die tijd zo
Ja,
social
allemaal
media.
alles op social media, jouw schuld, jouw alles wordt daar als een red flag.
Yes.
Yeah, I also changed like
Social
that.
media was there for publicity stunts, not for
But
breaking
now
each other down.
it's for
Yes.
clout and breaking each other down. So I don't deal with that anymore. So you could see, like, first I was very active.
Posting a lot,
I was
yeah.
posting a lot, and I was very like going to events and doing that. But I actually stopped, and I told myself, like, because I'm somebody, I don't really do it. I didn't do it for the money. Like really, you can ask Kylie. I wouldn't ask because I want my friends to grow. So I would really just be there. It's fine. Use my face, put it on if it's gonna help you grow. That is the type of person I am. You don't have to give me money, whatever. But I also told myself, I'm doing this with a good heart. But at the end of the day, it's really breaking me.
Yes.
Like, look at Carl's event. Like, we were walking, this girls were knocking all time at Riffy and Tiffany. And I saw this, and I'm like, what the fuck? And I wanted to tell it, but I left it ever. But when we came down with this whole thing, like, I caught the girl actually throwing us wet. And ek het like, so, with the shower come. And you know,
wow.
I turned around and I just hack off. So I stepped out of character. And that is what made me stop drinking also. I told myself, you know what? It could have been worse, man. Like, I feel like now is the time that I need to, because I could have hurt that child, I could have gone to jail, because what was I going to say?
Yes.
They was strong. So
Sy was nog goed met water
but nobody's going to say what that girl actually did to retaliate.
By Paulsmo net 'n stukkie hoender gemaak.
Ja, hoender en 'n choppie, jy kan nie meer, en ek wat so baie eet, I could not afford to
now
go.
on social media and acting out of character on social media, and people kind of see.
Yo,
Like,
guy,
what can you
nah. So that's why I also say, like, also if I see like women and baby mamas and things doing it, then I always like, I'm like, nah, man, don't do that. You know, I'm not gonna say that I'm not there. I used to be, you know, I hurt. A lot of women are still hurt. They still hurt by the past, so they still hurt that they can't fathom the fact that the man moved on or whatever it is and that. And I just feel like, just let it be. Look at me, alhamdulillah. Hey, my son is turning 5. I'm not bothered. I don't care how many kids came after that. I don't care if you don't do that. I don't care if you're not in my child's life. I don't care. I do what I must do. And it helps you tremendously. It helps you grow. So that is
a message to baby mamas that are still maybe grilling the baby daddies online. Like maybe they never got married, but they had the baby. So maybe because some women do go to social media and every single day is a day to break him down. To go vet to die man en hy's weer hy's so man.
Esther, you know, ko uit aan my sê jy weet jy lig, jy's nog kak verlief. That's klop die. You love yourself, girl. Love yourself. En that's lekker stepdaddies ook wat vir jou lekker aanvaar met jou kind. Trek vir jou mooi aan. Baby, you the baddest in China weer. Be like me. Trek vir jou aan, maak vir jou lekker, trek jou kind aan. Dan move jy my seat, dan gou jy. Jy waar nog wat, jy maak jouself op aan. Los die
So that's
maniere.
enough for both of you guys. There's a question. Just tell us quickly, what are the most embarrassing moments for you in life? Something that has happened to you that you personally, in retrospect, you look back and say, oh no, that was now very embarrassing. Ek kan enige iets wees.
Ja.
Iets wat jy nog altyd dink en dan gee jy altyd, ja, fuck, hoekom? Staan jy?
Weet jy wat was my most embarrassing moment is wat ek na like a interview moet gegaan het en ek het gesit by die tafel en ek wag vir nee, ek lieg. Ek kom by die interview en as dieselfde studio maar as 'n verkeerde kamer.
Okay.
En ek moet perform. En hulle sê vir my, sorry sir, that wasn't you. Die man shade my net en ek het alles ingesit, die splits en al.
Yes.
Daar shade die man my.
So that for you and you.
Yo, that was the most embarrassing moment.
Yo, I don't know, guys. I don't have embarrassing moments because I'll move them even if they fuck me. I don't know. I don't have. But like there was like something that I always think of. So I was in Waterfront one day and I was where was I? I don't know if I was in
Okay,
Spitz or something. And this lekker brak came in sin try. Ek het sy naam noem my weet wie as.
Okay.
Kom hy nou aan lekker Gucci tangas en time ek sit nou I think it was by cheese store or something. And I'm sitting there, so I had a leather skirt on and anything. So I'm sitting and the child is what, and he's just like smiling and he have his God say what and tangas and so now it's time for me to get up because I was sitting in the line like to go to the toilet en wat ek nou opstaan was nou om te gaan. Toe sit my hele skirt in my naak. En then I sien your skirts are your dodgy.
Okay, tijd gaat op now. We're gonna fly through this quickly. Would you? This is now a few. Would you rather? So this is about. Would you rather be whoop or would you rather whoop someone or be whooped? This is in the bedroom. Whoop or be whooped?
Whooped.
So whoop this, Jay. Wat zou die whooping doen?
Yo, I don't know. Ek weet nie.
Would you
Even
rather
ek het peppers hy's al.
Next one. Would you rather have your hair pulled or your back scratched?
My hair pulled.
Ek het die hare nie, byna gaan binne toe.
So wat gaan jy? Back scratch.
Ja.
Okay. Okay, this is a crazy one. Would you rather sleep with someone on the first date or wait 6 months?
I'm gonna wait 6 months.
6 months.
Ja, ek het dit in die helfte knip.
When it comes to sexual things, do you rather want to give or receive?
Ja. Al 12.
Net skip.
Huh?
Ek het skip al 12.
Al 12.
Ja, het sê wat.
Ons moet mekaar. Nee.
Would you rather kiss on the first date or wait until you know each other better?
Nee, ek wou kies op die first, maar kyk hoe fragile, weet ek hoe pep jy. Want as jy kak so na wrong.
Now, would you rather have no taste or be colorblind?
Ja.
No taste or be colorblind?
Ja, nou tuisika.
Ja.
Ek sluk kyk kos in.
Would you rather have a big wedding or be able to leave the country?
Leave the country.
Leave the country. Okay. Would you rather have kids, like 10 children, or be able to travel the whole world?
Your both.
No, but
Yeah,
Both.
if you could go back in time, you know, kiss.
Oh, these are travel na.
Yes.
Yo.
Okay. Would you betray your best friend for R1 million?
Not me.
No. Oh, man, everything as I tangas as sick. Ja, ik verkoop pas my kerwa nie best friend wat ek 1 miljoen rand.
So as you both got
Nah,
kids,
but really.
you both got kids now, would you sacrifice your child's life to save, let's say, the whole of Cape Town? So it's either the whole of Cape Town or just your child. Would you save?
I would never.
I will
sacrifice
never,
that.
never. Time.
So you say you wouldn't?
No, I won't.
If you're given the opportunity, would you love your entire life over?
Yeah. Yes,
In certain
but I'm
parts-
very grateful for where I am today.
Because it
Thank
makes
God
you-
for who I am and my personality to the world.
No, really. I feel like also
I'm very
certain
thankful
parts
for God,
I
for who Team Kylie is today and from where I come
Yes.
from and where I'm going.
Listen, this is the last few questions. They say 5 minutes. Okay. Have you ever worn the same underwear 2 days in a row?
Ja, when you vangen When you vangen When you
Okay.
out, when you vangen dagje. Ja, just it was what we done, I paid you.
Do you ever sit and talk to yourself?
All the time. I need expert advice.
Is that?
All the
No,
time.
I just look in the mirror and I tell myself,
Uh,
today's gonna be a good day.
have you ever hidden food away from someone?
Yo, all the time. All the
Always.
time.
All the time,
Yeah,
okay.
those wings.
Yo, Baba, tell you from who? Yeah.
Have you ever dated someone who looked exactly like a relative of yours?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was a place go.
Do you have any embarrassing nicknames?
Not.
No. Have you ever cheated on a board game?
No.
Yeah, Domino's per me.
Have you ever told an outrageous lie to your child?
Yes. I'm broke.
Yo, that is a per.
I don't have
Yeah,
money.
I'm
Huh?
broke.
Have you told any lies?
Yeah, always. So moet vir hulle lieg. You can't just give them everything they want. Hulle moet lieg ook in this journey. This is altyd.
Okay. Listen here, wrap it all up now. Anything that you want to say to the people before we get a sign off now? Go for it. Praat nog met die mense.
All I want to tell you is, regardless of the setback, the comeback is pretend we're gonna move, and myself and you and the whole of Cape Town with a good behavior. Our next thing I live in is in the making.
Okay. Yes, sir.
Okay, all I just want to say is that your happiness should never depend on somebody else. You know, you have to be happy with yourself in order to make other people happy. And also, when it comes to other people in the private life, I think just stay in your band, man. I feel like focus on you and what's important for you, because you being in other people's business, it's not going to get you anywhere. So let people just love their life. Let them be, leave this. Tangasin en tangasin. I love your life. It's lekker buite. En tayo no fucking weer.
Peace out, Team Kylie.
Last question.
Tasty.
Would you rather have 20 sexual partners or do 10 grams of cocaine right now?
Sexual partners, please.
Thank you so much.
Alright, yeah, tell me you guys are feeling good this morning.